Hi, I'm Ryan, a rising junior at Wilcox High School. This is the first milestone of my project, Smile Recognition with Python. I'm using OpenCV as my library. Why I chose this project is because I thought it'd be a new and interesting thing, especially with new upcoming AI, just like ChatGPT. I think it'd be very nice just to get into the space and just kind of learn whether I would like it or not. So how it works is over here, there's a camera display, which is connected to my camera on my Raspberry Pi. So it should display my face and it should have some output, which was coded in my program. So how this works is basically I attached a camera to my Raspberry Pi and it feeds into my computer, which then runs through my code. And my code has a bunch of if statements and it also utilizes OpenCV to use hash cascades to compare my face, my live face, with a collection of data, which is like compressed into a file that it can use. And that way it can see whether I'm smiling or I'm not smiling, and it can also detect my facial structure and put a box around that and show it in the output. So some challenges I faced while setting this up was definitely one, trying to download the OpenCV library. It took a while and it kept on failing because I couldn't, because my Raspberry Pi was not compatible with the version of the OpenCV I wanted to download. So eventually I had to download an older version, but it still took me at least a full day to figure that one out. And secondly, my Pi camera, for some reason, did not work at first and I had to figure out whether it was a hardware or software problem, which took a while to debug. But eventually, I figured out it was a software problem, and I got that fixed through the boot configs, which did take a while also, but I eventually got it fixed. So after that, I was able to work on my code and get a basic intro to what I would like to do in the future. And so my next step in my second milestone will be polishing up and finishing my code so that it can fully work and be more efficient than what I have currently, since it doesn't really work too well, but it just works basically. So I would like to just polish it up a little bit, maybe change it up, or even add like small modifications, but I would like it to be at least more efficient and more like detailed.